Welcome to the Cornerstone, the podcast where we build solid foundations for a dynamic industry. Today, we are talking about something that every architect, contractor, and developer thinks about constantly: risk management in complex construction projects. Let's be honest. You don't lose money on a project because of bad weather. You lose money because of invisible risks, financial leaks, scheduling ghosts, compliance landmines, and technical clashes that don't show up until the steel is already on the truck. So, let's break down the 4 major risk categories, how to catch them early, and why your technical team is your best insurance policy. First, financial and cost risk. This is the classic bid low, bleed high scenario. You win a contract, but suddenly material prices spike or a subcontractor doubles their invoice. The framework here is iterative estimating. Don't just do one takeoff at the start. You need quantity surveyors who update cost models as the design evolves. For example, a change in MEP layout might add in rebar costs that nobody sees until the variance report arrives. Early detection means real-time quantity takeoffs, not monthly spreadsheets. Second, technical and design risk. This is where the BIM versus reality gap leaves. We see it constantly. The architect's rendering looks perfect, but the structural steel doesn't quite align with the HVAC ductwork. That is a technical challenge that can delay progress and increase costs. The solution? Integrated BIM coordination from day one. When you have structural engineers and MEP drafters working from the same cloud model, like what we do at ADDMORE services, you resolve clashes before they become RFIs. Do you want to grow your business and take it to the next level? ADDMORE Services provides professional and technical services specific to your projects. Save up to 70% on staff costs when you partner with us. For more information, just email us at outsource@addmoreservices.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Third, scheduling risk. Time is the one resource you cannot reorder. Delays can cascade. If the FF&E sourcing is late, the project management team feels the pressure. The mitigation framework here is critical path transparency. You need a dedicated team tracking lead times for everything, from integrated bar solutions to elevator cabs. Early detection looks like a weekly float analysis, knowing that if the shop drawings for the restaurant turnaround are 2 days late, you have 5 days of flexibility before the kitchen installers are ready to start. And fourth, compliance and regulatory risk. Permits, codes, safety standards. In commercial or industrial construction, one missing signature can pause a power plant or a distribution center. The strategy here is document control as a service. Not just storing PDFs, but having a contract specialist or a project manager who flags expiring permits or zoning changes. Example: a real estate developer in the UAE avoided a significant penalty because our team caught an updated fire code for their hospitality design before the as-built drawings were submitted. So, what is the through line here? Integrated technical teams reduce downstream risk. You don't want to silo your architect from your estimator. When you create a professional offshore division, a pod of elite talent, core talent, and smart assist, you build a strong defense against surprises. That quantity surveyor in Manila and that structural BIM modeler in the US need to collaborate daily. That is how you move from reactive problem solving to predictive risk prevention. Here are your key takeaways for today. 1. Financial risk is managed by continuous estimating, not static bids. 2. Technical risk is minimized through shared BIM environments. 3. Scheduling risk benefits from real-time float analysis. 4. Compliance risk needs active document control, not a filing cabinet. Thank you for tuning into the Cornerstone. If you want to see how an integrated team of architects, quantity surveyors, and MEP drafters can protect your next complex project, from residential towers to hospitality rollouts, reach out to ADDMORE Services. We are the offshore outsourcing partner that builds risk management into every drawing, every takeoff, and every shop drawing. Stay tuned for our next episode. where we examine how AI and automation are reshaping technical roles in architecture and engineering. Until then, build wisely.